the team. I like that fit because he said he want to have the balls in his hands. Like,
did you just say balls in his hands?
Ball. I meant ball, basketball. He want that basketball in his hands. He won't be able to do more of the basketball because he's saying his role is diminished after a year. I can see him being a nice fit with the Kings. I mean, I guess you have Rudy Gay on the wing. I guess they have to try to get rid of House.
Who do you think he would fit best with?
It's either the Heat or the Kings.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those guys now where he will have the ball in his hands. And you know the Heat. I mean, they got an asset on Whiteside, but he's not getting traded.
No. Whiteside is going nowhere.
So he's not.
Whiteside's getting a pay raise is what he's getting.
No, he's not getting traded. So, I mean, that's why I say they're trying to figure out what to do. Now, Celtics, they got all these abundance of picks. Danny Ainge has been stocking up on picks. Every time he does trade somebody,
he got a pick.
He got a pick. Rondo, a pick. He traded Jeff Green.
So next year when we're playing NBA 2K, it's going to be the first round. It's all Celtics.
All Celtics picks. Danny Ainge is full blown.
Your creative person will get drafted by the Celtics.
I mean, Celtics ain't really got much to send back. I mean, unless they want to try. I heard they really are cool with keeping Olenek. Olenek is their good piece.
But I don't think.
Marcus Smart, but
I don't think he'd fit well there.
But do you want to get do you give up on Marcus Smart already just to get Dragic?
Hell no, you got Marcus Smart. And wasn't that the reason you got rid of Rondo?
Yeah.
Was because you already had these guys back there, and now you want to bring in another one? No, just let it go.
Nah, I totally agree with you. And then on another request, Reggie Jackson requested a trade, which we didn't see this.
They're going to trade him for Al Sharpton. Oh, that's the wrong Reggie Jackson. Wrong Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson, a.k.a. Bobby Smurder, if you know where that rapper is, saying some weird hot song, but whatever. Yeah, looks just like him. At least when I saw NBA All-Star Week, I was like,
another guy that needs a haircut.
That's Bobby Smurder right there.
Reggie Jackson.
That's who he looked like. He looked like Bobby Smurder. So, Reggie Jackson, don't he? He looked just like him. So
he's another guy that needs a haircut.
He was at NBA All-Star Weekend. He looked just like him. I was like, dude, that's
Chris
Bobby.
Is watching
that's Reggie Jackson.
Chris is watching All-Star Weekend going, these guys need haircuts.
Dang. I'm watching All-Star Weekend like these are some fucked up haircuts.
Alfred Payton.
Trust me. These people right here, then they got these spray-ons. Lord have mercy. I could make $1 million in All-Star Weekend. Just off telling people how to get a better haircut.
There you go.
Not even have to turn my clippers on. Just
I'm a consultant. I'm on a consultant fee.
Trust me, it's a horrible haircut.
Terrible. All right. Terrible. Well, he wants to get the teams that are interested in Reggie Jackson are the Indiana Pacers, Houston Rockets, Boston Celtics, and the Denver Nuggets.
I like the Pacers. I like the Pacer fit. I like the Pacers, especially with.
Start over Georgia.
Well, especially with.
He'll start over Georgia.
Especially with Paul George about to be coming back as well.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen to Lance Stevenson? What is it?
Lance is probably just going to stay in Charlotte.
Yeah, there was rumors, but they all done died down.
Yeah, he's going to stay in
Charlotte. They can't get rid of
him.
Yeah. I haven't heard most Lance talk in a while.
He's too loony. He's too loony to get rid of.
Yeah, he's one of those characters that nobody want to touch right now.
Yeah, he's just loony.
But I like the Pacers fit too because, like Kevin said, it does make sense with them. If Paul George coming back, they're in the East. They're. I'm sure they're. I believe they're like ranked. They're like 10th or 11th.
Yeah, they're close enough to where they can make a run.
Right. So I think with that move, you do shore that up. Now he is going to be a free agent, and there's been rumors flying around that he'll be going to the Knicks. That was flying all around All-Star Weekend.
Trading to the Knicks for a box of Skittles because that's all they got to offer.
Yeah,
they don't have much.
Carmelo, worst thing he ever did was stay.
I told like I already said, if he would have been playing,
the Knicks did.
If he would have been playing on another team right now, he wouldn't be going. I'm sitting out the rest. Yeah, he would have been playing.
He don't want to take the risk of playing for a sorry team and get hurt. That's a double win.
That's what happens when you listen to the woman.
He should have.
He listened to his wife, and it got him in trouble. This is the one time where he should not. Where you should not have listened to your wife. Just the one time he should not have listened to his wife.
Yeah.
Was right then. Every other time, listen to your wife.
Yeah, thank you.
Every other time, listen to your wife.
Sweat.
My lady listeners.
Exactly.
He just saying
Any
that.
other time, listen to your wife. But then, Carmelo, you should have just smacked it. You shouldn't have smacked her, but you should have told her, no, I'm not. Because then we would have had the NFL shit going on. Then we wouldn't have had that. You should have just told her, look, baby, I'm doing what's best for my basketball career, not what's best for your non-existent acting career.
Yeah. Let me emphasize that he's talking about basketball reasons.
Yeah.
So
he should have went just for basketball reasons.
Yeah, we just getting out
went
there.
To the Bulls.
He would have won a ring somewhere.
Should have went to the Bulls.
I think he would have won a ring if he would have went to Chicago.
Yeah.
That was the perfect thing that Chicago has been missing.
Big three. A shooter.
That's one thing they're missing is a wing player.
But Reggie Jackson is having a good year.
Reggie, he's
getting
traded for Al Sharpton.
But his role diminished ever since they got Deion Waiters.
It depends on.
Ever since they got Deion Waiters getting more comfortable with the rotation, and Reggie managed to
Waiters
slip.
was their backup. Waiters, the reason they made that trade was that's going to be their guy. They know it. They're going to play him more, and they know Reggie was going to be out of there anyway.
Yeah. Pretty much. Which, hence why he went ahead, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd have did it too. As soon as they would have made the trade, I would have been like, can you include me in it? I'll be more than happy to go.
Send me there, so.
Yeah.
But 12.8 points a game. He's got 4.2 assists per game. He shoots 43% from the field, so he's a solid piece, but he just wanted a bigger role, which I can understand that because when he did start for Westbrook the year before, he exploded. So. Yeah.
That's how he got the hype he got now.
Exactly. So I don't see him.
And it's just deserved hype, unlike Lance Stevens.
But you want to trade him before you lose him because he's telling you he's gonna go. So you want to try to get something for him.
Oh yeah.
Lance Stevens is so not deserved of the hype that he's getting.
Well, Lance Stevenson based himself off of stupidity that he done during the playoffs, and that's where he made his name for himself.
Yeah.
Playing halfway decent in the playoffs.
He's really a wild player. He doesn't have no kind of control.
He played halfway decent.
Yeah.
And that was it. He didn't even play well.
All right, other names in trade talks. And Norris Cole, Terrence Ross, Ty Lawson, Joe Johnson, Darren Williams. Any one of those names that a team should try to snag, like a contender that is trying to get over the humble. Well, just to have a little extra bench support or something.
Say the names. What the name?
Joe Johnson would be an interesting fit with certain teams.
Yeah, Norris.
With certain teams, he'd be.
Norris Cole, Terrence Ross for the Raptors, Ty Lawson for the Nuggets, Joe Johnson.
Lawson would be. I look at Lawson too.
Yeah, Johnson, Lawson. Lawson's a good point guard.
Not Deron Williams.
But I still like Aaron Brooks for us. I don't really see. I'm just thinking about Chicago.
Well, Chicago ain't gonna trade no. I don't think Chicago's gonna make no moves.
No.
So Chicago's fine. They don't want to mess up with their continuity right now. They'll be fine. But I really don't see no really huge move coming out of it from any of our bigger teams.
Yeah. Unless LeBron just loves Norris Cole and try to bring him back home.
Cleveland done did enough. Well, who they gonna trade?
What's the guy off the bench?
Who they gonna trade to Miami?
the guy off the bench they got, but they like him though. It's a European guy.
They're not. Cleveland's.
Matthew Dellavedova.
Yeah, he played good. But Cleveland's gonna make no more moves whatsoever.
You think so?
No, I don't think Cleveland will make.
I mean, there's a whole Ray Allen thing in the air.
Yeah.
Where
Dallas is still making moves.
He's picking on. Dallas is just.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about buyout, and he went to Dallas. So, what y'all think about that?
He can take his red wine. He can take his red wine baths in Dallas now.
Yeah, that's
instead of in New York.
Yeah. It won't freeze, right? At least
have fun.
Yeah, at least it won't.
I don't know. It gets cold in Dallas.
Don't
fake it. It gets cold in Dallas.
So that's a better fit. Him coming off the bench, he ain't got to get that much time. You know, he's not gonna start.
No, he ain't starting.
But he's a good, strong presence on the bench.
He's a good. Yeah.
Y'all like what the man was trying to do here? They added Rondo on the trade.
But they keep getting. The bad part with Dallas is
that's better for your pick.
Mark is like, I'm doing it right now. I want to try to do this right now. The bad part is they're looking nowhere to the future. Mark is Dallas is looking nowhere to the future. They're like, look, we got to do it now while Dirk is still somewhat capable of doing something.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get hit hard when they got to rebuild.
So
they're gonna get hit hard.
It's a good. That's what happened when you go for that right now.
Yeah, it's a good.
Denver about to go through that in a minute.
Yeah, Denver's going to go through it. Mm-hmm. Every team that goes for the right now,
is going to go.
Dallas won the title when it was a 3 seed last time.
Yep.
So right now they're sitting in a 3 seed spot, and this is kind of and it's funny because they're like 3-12 against the top teams in the Western Conference. So that's a little bit of a struggle.
Well, last year they were too.
But
last year they played like crap against all the top teams too. But they still in the playoffs. They still gave everybody 50.
But they gave Spurs. Like you said, the Spurs. They gave them a fit where everybody was thinking
that's why I tell people
7 games. This could have been an upset.
That's why I tell people crap that happens during the regular season. If you make it into the dance, anything can happen when you make it into the dance. You just want to make it in. Like what was the year? One year everybody was like, oh, the Heat going to get knocked out by the Knicks because the Knicks beat them 4 times in the regular season. And the Heat swept them. I'm like, you can't take what goes on during the regular seasons. You can take it seriously, but you don't want to take it abnormally, abundantly seriously because you still got these guys, these veteran guys don't look at the regular season like the way everybody else does. They look at it as a warm-up to when they get to the postseason. And then when the postseason hits, these older guys, that's when they turn it on. And that's what the Mavs are doing. The Mavs have a core group of veterans. And when I say veterans, they're veterans. They've been around since WW2. But that's what they're doing in Dallas. And this is a smart move to bring him in just to give him another bench presence.
Yeah, give him another bench presence. They say,
and another big too.
That's bodies.
Another big. Yeah.
Another guy at least.
Another 5,000.
You know.
Yeah, they said they had a stat on NBA.com with him in the post. Yeah. They still him in NBA.com.
Make it out of the first round again.
They won't.
Where at least in Dallas before this move, he's second on the team in post ups, and of course he was first in New York because New York don't have much of an offense, but I mean they give him another post threat that he can give him a shot in the post, and he does do things a little spurt because Sotomayor is not a player that he used to be. He's not a player that he used to be, obviously, but it's a good fit for him, and I'm intriguing to see what this does for Dallas.
Amari made a lot of his money just playing in Phoenix. And the style they played in Phoenix. That's the reason Amari made that much money.
What do you think about his poetry? Did he try a little bit?
Just stop. Just stop. Take your red wine bath. And
did he drink? Do you think he drank some wine when he wrote that?
I think he drinks it while he's in the bathtub and then writes it. The weird part about that video, have y'all seen it?
Yeah.
Where the dude is in the bathtub with him and they're doing the interview. I'm like, this is just getting crazy.
Yeah. I guess.
I'm like, they must have drank before they got in.
You want to get in? Sure. I'm like, I don't know about that, Stoudemire. I'm not getting in the tub with you. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the last item of business here. This just came out recently that Draymond Green had entered in playing for his hometown team, the Detroit Pistons. Tobias Harris, it was reported at least a month and a half ago that he was entering playing for the Knicks.
Cheap rent.
So right now, you know that this is out here and the rumors are out there. So there's some interest. Would you trade these guys because they're interested in playing their hometown?
The bad part is Magic ain't going to get nothing from the Knicks, so there's no reason to trade him. Just let him go. If you want him gone, just let him go after the season's over. Because you're not going to get nothing back from the Knicks. The Knicks are horrible. The only thing you'll be able to get is maybe a second-round pick for him. Maybe. So there's really no reason to trade him to the Knicks because they're just bad. There's nothing to get back. And the Pistons, same thing. You really don't have that key thing you want to get back for them. So just let them wait it out. They can go when they feel like it. If they want to go play for the crap teams, go play for them.
I'm with that, too. I mean, Draymond Green is having a wonderful season, but it's kind of like looking at the bigger picture. What's the core players you really want to keep around? Exactly. Like, do you want to keep him? Do you want to keep him around and sign him back? If not, then let him go. Same thing no matter. You feel like Tobias Harris that piece? Give him that much money. Give him that money.
Give him the money. If you don't, which the way I look at it for Orlando is, if they did think it, they would already gave him the money because they already gave Vucevic his money, and he was the next guy up. So I think Orlando doesn't feel like he's that piece that they're going to need. So I think they're just going to let him walk, which I don't blame him. If you're going to trade him for somewhere into somewhere that's going to give you something good in return.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get that you're not going to get that from New York.
Yeah, I'm not going to lose any sleep on losing Tobias Harris. I like him as a prospect. He's a wonderful guy, wonderful player. And if you feel like that he needs to go to the Knicks, let him go. And if they want to pay him that money, I'm not off for paying Tobias Harris $12 million. I'm sorry. No. When you got Vucevic, we paid $9 million. Yeah. There's no way he should make more than Vucevic.
Because he's your best player.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I
thought Vucevic should have got more.
No.
But
But y'all got a deal.
Yeah, we got it. We took a deal, and it's incentive based. So he's gonna earn it. I like that. And the same thing with that. If you want to earn it, go for it. Draymond Green, fantastic player. He's benefiting where he's getting the looks from Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, Andrew Bogut on defensive end. Draymond Green is one of those guys that does it, but